Okay, let's see here. This will be Do versus TE. TE did, I think they did change a newbie. We're gonna get Zibi coming back here as the main roster, but this will be Week 1, Day 1, Match 2, Game 1, first half of Do versus TE here. We're gonna be able to see Ivy with Trumpet Attention alongside with Abnormal from Qiang. Now, backing it we go. Who are we going to see here? It's going to be Lakeside Village with the Embalmer spawning by Shaq. Embalmer and Shaq as the Ivy here might be a little bit harder to play around for Embalmer, not for Ivy, because you can, by technicality, lock Embalmer in here for quite a bit of time. But for now, we're going to drop down the pallet first and foremost before Embalmer takes the window. We did not get the scream, but it seems like Embalmer here, that's going to be a window speed boost pulled out from this area, and 47 stacks. We didn't get the revelation from Yi though. That might be a bit harder here to play, because now it just means that Embalmer has full scale of playability around this terrain. Because like the biggest thing about playing Ivy is the fact that you want to try get the revelation out as soon as possible from the Phantom, just so you can reach 40 seconds in. But it seems like Embalmer will just take the 40 and we're gonna go. Okay, for Embalmer right now, we're a little bit too close for comfort towards our coffin. By the way, sorry if you see me blinking and then it's just weird because there's something stuck in my eye. I don't know what it is. But for now, Cypher Machine's still relatively okay. We're most likely going to... Well, we could take the window, potentially speaking, but going towards the corner might just be a bit of a better idea. For two reasons. One, you're a little bit further away from the chair. And two, if we could have dodged that revelation, I think we definitely would. But for now, it's around 80 seconds in the game. But like the Cypher Machines are almost 3 ciphers done. So like here's kind of the impact that Ivy has now after her nerf. It's that you really can't map control on bigger maps like these because there's just nothing you can do. That's going to be Psycho here rotated out from middle. Meanwhile, Embalmer just can't get leeched on anytime soon. And that's the beauty of Embalmer against Ivy. That's why we play a lot of Embalmers against Ivy, to be honest with you. I'm more surprised he decided not to play Opera, but it seems like we're going to Abnormal first and most likely target change. But the emphasis, the whistle. And even if you do leech on here, that's just going to be... Quite sure the Ostracon spawns downstairs. No, it goes upstairs, but it doesn't matter because he can just immediately jump down to avoid it. So 49 stacks here on Embalmer instead of maybe, let's say, you know, 60. And Embalmer here, that's currently around 60 stacks. We didn't get into the revelation there, but we are at full health, so that doesn't matter. Now, the Abnormal did, you know, push the Cypher Machine that was at 80% down to like 30 or 20 because it's a 60% pushback. Yes, you can't leech on towards Embalmer for another 38 seconds. You don't have Blink for another 47 seconds. And even if you do leech on towards Anti-Current or start map controlling here, but it doesn't really matter because like it'll only take 12 seconds for you. You need to wait for 12 seconds. And then like by the time you actually get the 100%, you can immediately get rid of the Ostracon. And now Psycho, that's another whistle here used and another long day for Ivy. So like when it comes to this, I do think, hey, Psycho Embalmer might be the better idea for you not to actually, you know, try map control against a character, against these two survivors in a map like this as well, I guess. But aside from that, Embalmer can be leeched on here once again, but we don't necessarily need... we got 70 stacks. Could we leech on towards Embalmer right now just to get a 100% stack, I wonder, or are we going to wait? Because waiting just seems really bad. And Embalmer isn't even on second chair yet. We're going to Abnormal here, but it doesn't matter. It's only a 40-second pushback. And accelerated decoding has already started. Currently speaking, right, this isn't the best for Ivy. Definitely isn't the best for Ivy, but I do think the biggest major issues when it comes to Ivy's decisions is you decide to chase after Embalmer first instead of Anti-Courian, and like and Anti would have been a better choice. Even if Anti saw Embalmer, I think Anti still would have been a better choice there no matter what. We're going to try leech onto Anti here one more time just so we can stop the Cypher Machine from being decoded. But once again, I do think they realize that this is... Oh my god. is that is not a, oh no, it's not. I thought Tycho just got healed to full health just to whistle to Embomber again. I was wrong, my bad. But aside from that, it seems like we're gonna go after Anti-Current still. She's getting rid of the Ostracon right now, and that's Psycho on this side of the map. Psycho's pretty far out. Psycho's really far out. Cause like even if Ivy wants to leech on towards Merc and teleport on him, it's not going to matter much if there's an Ivy right at Shack. Not Ivy, Anti-Current right at Shack. So now it's just a matter of time before we go down. For Psycho right here, we did get Revelation, and that's gonna be a hit. But that hit didn't really matter much. Because if you just see around the place, it's kind of like, oh yeah, the Phantom is now near, you know, Cornfield Gate, Shack Gate, and you have two other survivors decoding a cipher machine each. Like one is at underneath Big Boat, and the other one's at the big rock near the exit gate. So like even if you do teleport, the other one can just pop open the cipher machine for them, for the team. And as we see Anti here coming in, and he shouldn't have too much of a hard time. We did manage to immediately force rescue, and the cipher machine is primed. So if we teleport on here, it kind of just means that you can get rid of the Ostracon near the Shack Gate. Because you didn't really leech onto Anti. If you leeched onto Anti, maybe they could have waited a little bit longer, but right now it doesn't matter that much. We just want Mercenary to get 100 stacks ASAP. So for Merc right here, he needs to get that 100% stack no matter what, and that's it. We can just pop. Because if you pop during that situation, Merc has 90 stack. Even if he elbow pads out, you might just get cancelled on an elbow pass, so we don't want to play too riskily like that. And of course, with the exit gate there running at 47%, we're going to teleport over because there was a trump card change, and yes, this is a cycle. But even if this is a cycle, I don't think it's going to matter that much. We're going to be able to get quite a bit of a faster vault here, as Ivy is a relatively slow movement type hunter with no chase or dash abilities. And now it's just all about the tight mind games. Lebo, a little bit close there, I won't lie, but we don't have flywheel, but that's going to be Terror Shock down. And Anti-Current is flipping her way out. We're going to be able to see Zibi nearby here. If we teleport, it's not a good idea. It's not a good idea if we teleport, but even if you do right now, I think we are out. I do think we are out. All what it takes right now is for Psycho to actually use up self-heal. And if Anti can stay away from Tinnitus range, we're going to go over here looking for the Psycho. Can Anti get out on time? Yes, she can. Because even if we do leech on towards Anti here and we teleport over, it's not going to matter much. Simply because of the fact that you don't have corruption and transference anymore, Anti can actually just blink out. And Anti can flywheel or do whatever she wants out. But that's a 3-man escape. Let's move on straight towards second half. Oh wow, if you see here, it's Tunzai on Weeping Clown. We've talked about Weeping Clown multiple times as an S tier character, especially in rank as well when you only need Tide Turner. But for now, we're going to be able to see him without Borrowed Time, Ninja Reflex along with Side with Tide, and of course with Wildling Coordinator and Acrobat as his teammates. We're going to be able to see Ppei here finally coming back from his hiatus. This is going to be Trumpet Detention alongside with Blink. Ppei, where are we going to go for first? We're going to go straight towards Big Boat, looking for... I'm quite sure there should be a coordinator at Big Boat, as we can see dancing in the snow. I mean, it's almost winter, so I do think it fits the team really well, as we do get the normal hit down. Normal hit drop down. And that's what is really nice about Ivy here. Ivy, not Ivy, Opera, we could gun here. Okay, that was really risky for Silvers, because if Ivy, not Ivy, I keep mixing it up, why? If Opera, thank God I didn't do this during IVS. If Opera hit it there and then she gunned, it would have been really bad. But for now, we're just going to wait around. That's going to hit register, but that's a 7-second cooldown. I don't think we can actually go up the stairs because of remnants. And for now, up the plank we go for Cordy. But even if you do go up the planks here, our decoding progress is a little bit slow. You have like 2 slow decoders here with the 10% from no hit over, 10% from Weeping Clown. Hey, the blink. Okay. Oh, okay, there's nothing you can do about that. But once again, this is the difference between Opera and Ivy. It's just the Cypher Rush capable. Well, it's just that it's hard for Ivy to actually get someone down within like 60 seconds, but compared to Opera, 60 seconds is always doable. Always, always, always doable. For now, we're going to be able to see Wilding here on the side plank here, the side entrance of a Big Bull. But depending on how he can actually get in, it's going to be a bit tough here. We see Cypher Machine. It's going to be 2.5 Cypher Machines done, but if they really want to rescue, that might be a tiny bit harder than planned. Because like okay, Wilding does come into rescue here. It seems like if they want to be after half, but it will be. It seems like it will be after half. If I saw that right, because I don't have my glasses on. But for now, Coordinator, we're going to go back up straight towards the stairs here, but that doesn't matter that much. It's Ppei that we're talking about. He's currently, I would say Ppei undoubtedly is one of the top 3 operas right now in the world. Because his dashes may seem slow, but it's always very accurate. Like, his dashes seem slow, his turnaround seems slow compared to Alex, compared to Ninja. But like, even if it's slow, his dashes are always precise. Because it looks like it's slow, but it's actually really fast. It just gives you the false sense of, you know, slowness there. But for now, Ppei is going to go look for Tun Mo Long. So for Tun right now, as the Acrobat, you don't have tie turner, and it's the Weeping Clown that actually has tie turner. But for Tun's Eye here as the Weeping Clown, yes, you're up against an Opera, but if you don't pull a rocket right now, it might be a little bit harder for you to actually be able to do much, because there is Remnant still nearby. Okay, it's slowly dissipating. But even so, you're able to get the rescue here, all right. But it seems like, ooh la la, nice rocket dash. Nice rocket dash and coordinator with the heartbeat as well. That's, well, 100% utilization of the Ninja Reflex. We just need to run away from this area. Maybe towards a darkest depth corner that you can see, because there's no way Weeping Clown is going to come in and support you anymore. Cordy goes down here. We can't really go into beach, but that's fine. That's fine. 15 seconds left until our blink is ready. The biggest question right now in mind is, how should we play this mid to end game? Because like, T got a 3-man escape. So for Do here, the tie game now is the best case scenario for them. Because they don't lose too much points anyways, and they can try to turn it back round 2 or round 3. But for now, Tun's Eye, that's going to be a rocket dash away from this area. We're going to be able to get a little bit of a speed boost over. Opera has been reduced but with her movements due to the explosion effects. And right now, no hit right over the pad. That's going to be a brilliant padded drop down. But it seems like since the blink has been forced out, overall, not bad. Because Acrobat Cypher Machine here currently at 90, currently done. By technicality, it is done. So we're going to be able to pop that. And now, Weeping Clown does not have borrow time. So we're just going to have to see what happens. We potentially speaking, the best case scenario, right? Best case scenario is Acrobat either like hit, like either Acrobat gets hit and then after he rescues, that's an immediate pop, so then you can rocket dash away. Never mind, we're waiting for teleport. Oh, we're waiting for teleport here. That's understandable. If that's the case, that's very understandable. So we're gonna wait for teleport here as Acrobat's gonna come back into rescue. 50 seconds left until teleport. But if we tunnel the if we tunnel Weeping Clown here, there's still a chance for a second rescue. Whoa, okay, that's fine. You know what? That's okay. But we popped open the cipher. We might have miscommunicated with that cipher machine pop. I won't lie. We might have miscommunicated with that cipher machine pop. Tree man was the worst case scenario here. That was not. That definitely wasn't what we had in our minds for us sugar ones watching. Is that okay? It's a 3-man escape for here for T. Let's congratulate them. Moving on straight towards the next matchup. For now, it's going to be Tien with Instant Attention alongside with Ivy once again with Blink. This time, it seems like Tremor Attention didn't really work as well, but Survivor Team Comp, let's see here one more time. Prisoner, First Officer, Aeroplanist, and Barmaid here. Everyone with Knee-Jerk Reflex, Prisoner with a Borrow Time alongside with Flywheel. This week will be Week 1, Day 1 Match 3 Game 2, first half of T versus Do. Alrighty, Tien. It's red church respawn at red carpet. That's 2 reds. A bit too colorful for me, I won't lie. In contrast to this color palette for this map, lol, and this skin, lol, we're gonna be able to leech on straight towards Hua here as Hua. We didn't manage to actually escape out of Ostracon range there fast enough. And the good thing is it seems like Tien is able to map control here just a little bit, so small maps is a bit easier for Ivy. Once again, potentially speaking, we just want to wait for Blink to come out, because as long as Blink is out, you can, like, you know, force quite a lot out. Ooh, but that's a 100% stack immediately, and I think there's a chance we might not even need to use Blink. Around maybe 24 seconds left before we can actually leech on towards the prisoner once again. But for now, we're gonna map control just a tiny bit more as Ivy here with the Phantom. We're gonna try and lock off to the B Cypher machine. And it seems like for prisoner right now, we're gonna be able to take the knee-jerk reflex there straight towards the other window. And even if you do vault over this one, it's not gonna matter as much, because all it takes is for one Yeetian to leech on towards you. But it depends on how prisoner plays here, because we could potentially fly. We don't need to here just yet. And right now, what we would need to have in mind is how to hey, nice electrocution. Try to predict the blink right there, but nice electrocution. It's currently 90 seconds in towards the game. The Cypher machine is a little bit slower because we did manage to map control here just a little bit compared to a bigger map. And it seems like right now, Haha was not looking back, but we did get a revelation, and that's 100 stack. That's a blink save there from Tien, and that's what we want to see from an Ivy. But I do think this is a really good contrast between, hey, a big map on a small map. You can't map control as Ivy on big maps. So Ivy is a must ban on big maps for sure, on small maps for sure. But it seems like he decided to ban his Opera. I mean, Opera is still scary though. For now, there is a first officer on the outer side. We did get 40 stack there, and that's the first activation of pocket watches. For the time being, we didn't get any revelation stacks on just yet. That's 72 right now. We can't leech on towards first officer 2, so just a matter of time. That's going to be an immediate body block here from prisoner, right? Because for T right now, they don't need a wind. All they need is a tie, so there's no point in Yihua actually body blocking. For Yihua here himself, he could just rescue again, full health. There's a possibility that he doesn't even need to use his item. That part too. But for now, Hua, let's just see here. First officer Cypher machine is currently done. So the last 2 Cypher machine can just be decoded by the other 2. Yeah, it's quite a fast Cypher rush potential team, because of the fact that first officer can rescue one more time, as he does make his way in right now. I do think we want to teleport. We stayed on Barmaid for a little bit longer just to see where the aeroplanus was, but right now Cypher machines are decoding pretty fast. I wonder if prisoner linked any ciphers. I think he probably linked the Cypher machine that was first officers. But for now, we're gonna wait. It doesn't matter right here. We're just gonna try to buy as much time as possible. But I do think this will force first officer out of a lot. That's gonna be a rescue. Okay, can we get a body block? We got the flywheel out. There's still a possibility for blink. I was about to say there's still a possibility for rebound and for blink, but it seems like blink came out a little bit earlier than my mouse can spit out. Lol. But the Cypher machine is done, so it's a guaranteed tie game here still. It's basically baseline for TE good. Really good. With no blink here remain, you can have either, you know, aeroplanist or barmaid at the exit gate, because it's really for them one item they're out of Ostracon range. So right now what we do have to keep in mind is first officer who needs to contain against an Ivy. We could potentially get Ivy to leech on towards first officer, but that will always guarantee a tie because Ivy's ET and Phantom is just not fast enough to go towards the other side. As I do realize apparently my my mouse is in the screen. I actually just saw that. Oh no, that's not my mouse, sorry, that mouse isn't mine. I was just looking why there was a mouse just popping up on the screen. That's not mine. My recording's here, I'm looking at it, and it's just moving. That's the pro teams now. That's not me. I was like, wait a second, why is there a mouse there? Lol. But this should be a guaranteed tie game. As the other gate is currently open as Shaq by Barmaid. And let's congratulate here to you once again for the guaranteed tie. Moving on straight towards second half. Well, yeah, second half. Oh ho! Postman after his adjustments, I don't know if that actually made him stronger or not, but we are seeing like competitive players playing him quite a bit too. But this will be Ivy versus a Postman. I don't know about this, but there's Flywheel and Knee-Jerk Reflex on both Prospector and Posty, and of course Barmy here with Flywheel alongside with Mercenary Titan. This will be Week 1, Day 1, Match 3, Game 2, second half of Dole versus T. Okay, let's see. It's going to be Ppei here as the Ivy. We spawn a top broken, top, and then a long-word walls. I don't remember it, but if you go on to IDVDR and press the map, it basically tells you the name. It's so long. But Instant Dimension alongside with Hunt. I don't even know why I said that. With Berserker and Constraint. Right now we're going to be able to see Tomola here as the Barmaid, but Barmaid isn't the best chase here for you, my friend. It's going to be the Postman at middle. But with Postman at middle, Nang on this side, that's a Mercenary Cypher Machine that will be locked. But that's two Cypher, well, could potentially say, hey, we can just immediately leech on towards Postman here and blink and then use a Revelation to get down. If the Oscar, oh, never mind, we actually got, oh, okay, we got just about enough. Oh, damn, I thought we definitely could have just have gotten 19, but for now we're trying to be a little bit more careful here. That's going to be a normal hit registered, and for Postman right now, there's a potential that we might not be able to rebound kite for as long as we thought we would have been able to, but for Ppei here as well, he's not too worried. For Ppei, he's not too worried because he knows that the moment he gets in front of Postman's face with that Phantom, that's going to be immediate down. So for Postman here, the Cypher Machine just isn't enough because we were rotating a lot early game. I mean, that's one of the benefits, I guess, but it's also because of the fact that you didn't rotate right as the Postman. We didn't get Revelation there, thankfully. Second one missed too. And right now, I think we're just going to try to look for a blink. Because we genuinely do have to, as the stream... That's either stream lag or they all lagged. Flywheel. Ah! We tried. You know what? Very fair. We tried. I think we were a little bit worried about Revelation there too, but as we reach on straight towards the Prospector here. Prospector per each, like Prospector, if you can stall one magnet time, that's 20 seconds gone already. So like for Ivy's chair here, it's really just Prospector staying nearby to buy a little bit more time, because we are able to see 3 Cypher Machines to be done here immediately. So that's 3 Cypher Machine done by the time that Postman actually has been shared. So it's not too bad. It's actually not too bad. This is a great start here. Mercenary Cypher Machine being done as well at Red Carpet is good, because that just means that Mercenary can come back here and just decode the Graveyard Cypher. But then like... The other part about this really is, ooh, we did leech, but we're gonna be a little bit scared here. Okay, we're okay. We got a normal hit, that's fine, and then we both get out. But what I was saying is, like, you know, Postman's dog, I don't think it, oh, well, it doesn't really do much. Realistically speaking, it doesn't really do much. We got a vault over, damn, we got the vault over, but there's a Revelation from Yetian, there we go. Okay, so it's still within tight turn time, thankfully. But guess who's nearby? Guess who's your best friend? Oh, the friend. Oh, give me a hug. Prospector wants a hug. Prospector wants a hug. Didn't give the hug on time. That's going to be a pushback here because Prospector doesn't like you anymore. Prospector is going to come back for one more. One more, he says. One more. And that's going to be a brilliant stun down. This is Postman's second chair, by the way. So Prospector here has done a lot. A whole lot. Prospector, one more. Sunlight, pushback. Oh, okay. But that's fine. Well, it's not fine actually, because one of them can rescue. So Barmaid's gonna be the one that actually comes in to rescue. No, Mercenary is once again okay, but then like if Prospector gets leashed here, it's bad. So I feel like maybe Barmaid decoding middle would be a little bit of a better choice. But I don't think Ivy is willing to change targets here just yet. We could teleport to middle, but that means that you don't have corruption and transference for Postman later. So there's a lot to keep in mind here. Should still be a guaranteed title. Well, maybe not anymore. Okay, there we go. We bit. Damn, we bit. There's a speed booster that we have to be careful about. It seems like for Silvers right now, we did not get a flywheel out, but that's okay. That's a lot of time bought here already. That's a flywheel. That's brilliantly done now. We're trying to run for a little bit longer, but it seems like it'll be fully denied here. But all goes well for T right now, excuse me, because all they need is a tie game. And for Mercenary here with 2 elbow pads, that is not going to stop him from getting out. As the exit gate is currently 99, it's currently popped open at 100%. Even if you do get that one out, there's a flywheel on this Prospector. And Prozzy will be the first one to go out, as Mercenary and Barmaid there was within the nearby vicinities. But you know what, for Silvers here, he's probably 99%. So we're going to wait and see whether Ivy decides, okay, we pick up here, then it's a guarantee escape. Let's congratulate 3-man escape here from Do. That's really well done. Postman though. I don't know whether Postman did much or not, but I guess his decoding letter might have been something. Let's move on. Well then, we're back to game 3, first half between T versus Do. Geisha here with only detention and teleport might be a little bit harder to play, but I do think what we're looking for here is Embalmer. But let's just see how well Survivors coordinate here, and if Embalmer can actually embalm without getting teleported on. But once again, we've only one Titaner on GK here, and everyone else does have Kylie and Belcody with Flywheel and the Embalmer, and of course Acrobat with Knee-Jerk Reflex. Let's move on towards the game. Okay, Tien, I forgot what that skin was. No, Exexholic, I remember now. Oh yeah, Exexholic's in right now. We're gonna be able to see Ihwa on the other side of the bridge here, but even for a Gravekeeper, he gets into our ship a little bit fast, so that's the first dash. Gravekeeper first chase is always guaranteed tie for me no matter what, especially with the fact that, you know, maybe not. Well, maybe after you get a hit here one more time, you could potentially, we're going to be able to break the pallet first, but GK, we want to get through Geisha. But that pallet wish is kind of thin, so it perfectly fits Geisha, so it seems like for now we'll be fine. Now then, we're going to try play Ring Around the Rosie. This will be quite a bit of a long day. We did get a hit out, thankfully. Yes, it's already 50 seconds in towards the game. There is teleport though once again. So for Tien right now, this teleport pick might not be bad since we're not going after Embalmer first. But even so, that's going to be a pallet broken with fast pallet breaking and good night to GK. But even so, I mean, he does deserve a good rest after working, you know, so long in graveyard and such. Mortuary Assistant, lol. But aside from that, let's see who's currently nearby. Zibi as the Embalmer decoding the Cypher Machine at Bridge. It's not a bad exchange here for 2 reasons. Because, like, you don't want all the Cypher Machine to be piled up on one side of the map, which is why you want to decode Bridge right now. As you can see here, 1 underneath third stop, 1 behind 10, and 1 at Bridge. So Embalmer getting rid of that Bridge Cypher Machine isn't bad. Now we get the hit on towards Libao, but with the Mud Ball here, there's only so much time you can buy. I mean, you're able to get up towards the slide, sure, but even so, okay, yeah, let's just stay upstairs. You know what? That's understandable. And Gravekeeper does have a coffin. I hope we can throw the coffin a little bit further out. I won't lie, the coffin needs to be a little bit further out. Coffin, drop down. Do we drop down the coffin? We did, just on time. And that's the power of a 4-man team. But this is Geisha still that we're talking about, so Zibi might be in danger. We could hit Zibi once, because this Gravekeeper is in immunity form right now. He's immune to all stuff. Oh, immune to depression too. Hit on Titaner, okay. 8 seconds are gone. That's another 8-second Titaner here. Well, 7-second Titaner if you want to be exact, but we'll just say 8 for 8. And GK goes down. For now, 2.5 Cypher Machines are done by TM, and the Gravekeeper has been eliminated. From what we see here as well, Cypher Machine, it doesn't seem good, but it doesn't really matter because all survivors have so much items here left to use. I don't think it matters much for them. We're going to teleport out here immediately, try and look for other survivors. There is Tenai's nearby, but I do wonder if Tien can find a survivor or not. It's a little bit dangerous right now. We're going to be able to see Embalmer and Acrobat, but it seems like Embalmer will be the immediate next chase target. And we got a hit, but we have borrowed time. We may have gotten in a hit, but we do have borrowed time. So what does that mean? As long as Cordy just decodes her cipher normally and then get Acrobat to decode the cipher machine at the where again? At the bridge, North Bridge, Acrobat can rescue once and then get Cordy to rescue for the second time. That's what could potentially happen here. Because Cordy does decode relatively slow compared to Acro. There's someone on chair. Right now, Zubi trying to play for a little bit longer. We did manage to get the dash over there though. Damn, that dash do be like something else. Damn, that dash is something else. I could never dash through walls. And of course, Acrobat immediately on his way over. As he should. As he really should. For the time being, maybe it would be better for Cordy to actually just decode the cipher machine at first off for Embalmer to finish. But for Acrobat as well, Embalmer was the one that healed you, so do we... I think we need to rescue. It's for a guaranteed tie game, you have to rescue no matter what. And I personally don't think Embalmer is going to use a coffin for himself. I won't lie, that's a hit. Okay, can we fireball? We missed it! Okay, that's fine. Coffin down. Zubi, we need to be able to make it towards the window somehow. We're gonna tie Kai for a little bit longer. We did manage to buy a little bit more time. It's just that... Okay, I think we'll be fine. Will we? It's a bit harder here to play around in. It's gonna be really hard to play around. Cordy Cypher is done. Embalmer is going to self-resurrect. I don't... teleporting? The Qian. Yay. Understandable if you want to win, but I feel like we just threw away everything. Because now you need to play Mind Game. It didn't dash over, okay. Here's two issues. We have to now play Mind Game. We have to stall. We have to stall for teleport. We actually have to stall. That's it right over the top. Brilliant. We now have to stall until teleport's ready. But I do think what Yin can do here is to stay near Cordy and see which cipher machine starts taking to change targets. Because if they do decide to decode, it'll be a long day for everyone. Well, for the survivors mainly. That's a beautiful pallet stun. But if they... Okay, fair enough. The pallet stun did buy us quite a bit of time. I kind of wish that Geisha would have bought a little bit more time for herself. Like, just be near the last three cipher machines since they're so close. Because there's still a chance for her to win if she can stall out the teleport time for Embalmer. Because like the cipher machine at bridge is only 81, so it's not too bad, right? It's not too bad. But if he decides, like the first teleportation out towards bridge, fair enough. If you could have gotten an Acrobat down, it's not bad. But then you just start staying in middle and see where the cipher machines are currently being decoded. You're a Geisha, so you can map control. I feel like for Tien right there, he panicked. Well, he didn't panic. He thought the cipher machine wasn't up, but we didn't get anything right there. We did manage to get the Terror Shock down, but it doesn't matter because it's an Embalmer with tight. Well, no, with borrowed time. We're gonna buy quite a bit of time here. We need to buy quite a lot of time. I won't lie. That's a nice dash over. That's a nice hit down. But now, teleport 5 seconds. It's gonna take us maybe 10 seconds to share. But we're not teleporting out just yet. Embalmer is gonna be eliminated. That's a 3-man elimination. That's a guaranteed 3-man elimination. That's what we need. What on the other side right now? It's gonna be Geisha here against the Cordy. No items remaining left on her hands. She may have an external trait for the speed boost, but it's already been consumed. And now charge attack. Flywheel counter. Ooh, flywheel counter. Hey, slag. Nothing. Okay, that's fine. Butterfly, and that's a down. Okay, that's a down. Tien, that's a 3-man elimination there. For the only thing here is, right, if TE manages to tie against Tien, Ppei tie means that it's a win for TE, but now it's a whole different story. We're going to be able to see Acrobat opening the exit gate right now. The tension is not over just yet, but there's still 60 seconds left on the clock. And Acrobat does open the gate a little bit slower. So for Geisha right now, if she doesn't hear anyone, I think Acrobat might be able to get out of here just on time. 3-man elimination isn't bad for Tien. 4-man definitely would have been better, but 3-man here alongside with those survivors being able to get a tie on a big map like this, it's not impossible. But let's congratulate Tien here for the 3-man elimination. Let's move on straight to our second half. Okay, it is a do or die situation here for Ppei. So he's going to bring out his Knight. He's an S-Batch Knight. He's first Knight. He's maintained that Knight batch for so long. But we're up against, a Fine Investigator, Weeping Clown, Psychologist, and GK. This is full counter against Knight. We're going to have to see how S-Batch Knight here counters this type of team. It's going to be shown to counter alongside with Blink here on the Survivor side. Look, there's 2 flywheels, 2 tie turns, and 1 knee-jerk reflex there. No borrowed time on the Weeping Clown. So Ppei, who are we gonna go for first? That's a GK at first stop, but GK at first stop means that we can actually suffocate GK inside the coaster area. Potentially speaking. I'll just say this right, he goes into shovel mode right now. Or he can go upstairs. Which isn't a bad choice too. But going to shovel will be a little bit more safe. We're going to be able to get the hit out here and force the Gravekeeper back into these 2 padded areas. I'm more surprised that Ppei decided not to try... Well, he's going to try suffocate the area right now, which isn't bad. But Nan cannot actually go back in. So the first hit here will be registered pretty early, as we do have... we've harpooned in 2 seconds, but can we lock is the main question. I think we can lock. We didn't get it on time. 97%. Has anyone opened second stop? Oh my god, we're already going through our okay, third stop. Okay, third stop all the way, Sunzai. We do have a rock. I don't think giving a rocket support here is good for Sunzai, but we're gonna stay upstairs. Ppei didn't really see. We're gonna come in from the other side right now. We're gonna be very careful. That's gonna be Nan coming down, and that's a blink to cancel the shovel. But look at the Cypher Machine decoding progress here. It's not enough, but if we sell here, it might just be a tiny bit more different. If we sell here, it might just be a tiny bit more different here. Ppei, that's going to be the Cypher Machine lock. We're going to charge attack here to get rid of the airbag. That's one heck of an annoying airbag right now, as Sunzai trying to come in for the rescue. But even if you do decide to rescue this one, it might just be a little bit harder here to play. We're going to be able to get a hit there. There's a rocket dash just to pull a bit more distance, but I don't know if that's going to help out a Gravekeeper or not, especially when his containment area has been locked. Yeah, he'll be going down straight towards the corner. Our biggest fear is if Sunzai gets chased, it'll be a 3 for 3. If Sunzai gets chased here as the Weeping Clown, it'll be really bad. So we do decide to give the whistle here ASAP. But even so, I just feel like it's not worth it, because like maybe if Weeping Clown uses rocket a little bit later, like during when the harpoon has been pulled out and we pull distance, maybe it could have been better. But it's for me, it's just a no. We're missing currently 2.5 Cypher Machines. We do see where Sunzai is right now, and we're gonna make a really big abyss. And right now, it seems like we're going to get Tamolan to actually decode the Cypher Machine at Northbridge. And that's going to be a no damage rescue here from the Weeping Clown, but the flywheel fail is going to hurt the most right now. The biggest part of this game right now is there's so much moisture area, there's so much abyss that Weeping Clown has only 1 rocket left. Yes, your Cypher Machine might be 3.5 Cypher Machine, but you're going to have to get Sunzai healed some way or another. As Silverz is going to be able to get his Cypher Machine down on Gakkai. Sunzai going straight towards first stop 2. Ooh, this could be a 3-man elimination game. That's kind of what we talked about for GK as well. But for GK himself there, he didn't really rotate well. Maybe going up the slides would have been a tiny bit better. But right now, in our case scenario, we're going to try by a little bit more time here. We could potentially pull a rocket dash out right now. But what we're scared of really is Nayet's dash. Her Surging Tides is very scary here for a Weeping Clown, but I think we're able to pull just a tiny bit more distance away. That's a little bit of a speed boost here. We decided not to commit towards the stairs. Fair enough. The slow debuff here did manage to buy us a little bit more time. We're trying to play Pal of Mind Games right here. Cypher Machine. And we didn't get the vault over. Okay. So there is a Psycho nearby with Flywheel. But even with the last Cypher Machine, they're currently being decoded. we want a tie game from those survivors. I would say those survivors right now, you didn't do well this game. You didn't do well you didn't do well game 1, you did well game 2. We hope to get a tie game 3 just to balance things out a little bit more, but for now, that's a psychologist who's immediately found. And for Psycho right here, that's an immediate hit. There's surging tides, there's harpoon, there's harpoon. We need to be very careful here in what we do. We didn't manage to dodge it. Pay. That's my S badge Nayad. Wow. It's a 3-man, it's a 4-man, oh my lord. Trump card detention as well against a team comp like this. I would dare to say as well the spawn points won Ppei the game as well, because he got to chase after GK first. But we're gonna be able to get an airbag out, but even with the airbag out right now, dungeon, I don't think we were looking for dungeon at all, but that's gonna be a blink open, a dungeon. We've no airbags left, so that's just gonna be one surging titan. You're eliminated. You're just eliminated right now. We didn't get any moisture level on there, thankfully. But for Ppei here, you can actually just stand nearby. Hit them. Let's congratulate the 4-man elimination for our Nayad. That's a full counter Nayad team comp 2. And let's move on towards day 2.